Thank you very much, Cyril. You know, March break is next week for students in Nova Scotia and PEI. And then after that, of course, there's Easter break, the May long weekend, and summer vacation. Okay, maybe I'm getting ahead of myself here. But how do you keep your young students' mind occupied during time off class? Well, we're getting some suggestions that are easy to incorporate into your lives from Laura Lee Burgess of Oxford Learning in Better Grades this morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, there's always some kind of break to look forward to.
There is.
But then there's the concern that if you kind of veg out too much, you kind of lose some of your learning.
That's right. They get out of that routine of thinking and learning. So we came up with some ideas today of things that they can do maybe next week, or like you said,
or anytime you have an extended break.
Yes,
exactly.
for sure.
But next week is a good time to try some of these. Now, one of the things I always think that doesn't come into a student's life unless they're in school is math. I mean, how do you work math skills into everyday life on a break?
Math is actually one of the easy, it's quite easy if you have some ideas on how to work that out. So baking or cooking are really great ways. Things like it helps with fractions, so measurement, if they put in 2 cups, how many more cups do they need to put in, that kind of thing. How much time is left on the clock. So baking, cooking, really great ways to incorporate math.
Even conversion, if there's conversion involved in the recipe, you can make them do that.
Yeah, for sure. Money's another one. So things like shopping, or if they go to, let's say, go to a restaurant to eat, you can have them estimate how much their meal is going to cost. Taxes, how much more is one meal than another meal. So there's lots of different ways to kind of incorporate math in what you're doing.
Yeah, I like the grocery store one because it's like they're going to come with you anyway.
That's
to the grocery store during break, right? So might as well, get a little calculator and
for sure
get them to help you stay on budget.
Yeah,
your grocery
or
budget.
have them, like, as you're going through, have them try to add up in their head what they think the total is going to be by the time you get to the end.
There we go.
So grocery store is a great way to get them thinking.
I was cheating using a calculator.
And that's great too, right? They can keep track, but even if you have them add it up in their head, how much do they think it's going to be,
and how much change you're going to get in the end, and all that kind of thing. So a lot of great exercises there. So I guess math really is in our daily lives, whether we think about it a lot or not. So then let's talk about like English and reading skills. What types of things can we do there besides like sitting and reading a book, obviously?
Right. So reading doesn't necessarily have to just be about a book. Keep in mind that reading a cereal box is still reading, or sometimes playing a video game has some reading in it. But there's all kinds of games that you can play. Pick a letter of the alphabet, go back and forth, see how many words you can come up with that start with that letter.
Okay.
Or end with that letter. Come up with a family story. So you could come up with an idea and trade off sentences. So each person...
where one says one sentence, then you continue the story with the next sentence, and you go around.
Somebody else adds on to it. So
that's pretty good.
Something like that is fun. It gets them thinking about what's coming next.
What about watching movies or TV? Because that's going to happen.
It is, for sure. So if they're doing that, a great way to do that is, we've mentioned before, have them watch a movie that they've read the book to. So if they've already read a book, and then you can discuss things, what's different, what comparisons, but also if they are watching TV or a movie, having them explain to you what it is that they saw, what they think would happen next. Those are all really great ways to keep them thinking, even though they're watching TV or a movie.
Exactly. So get a discussion going.
That's right.
And they'll be learning and thinking without even realizing it.
Yeah.
You'll trick them into learning on their break. Ha-ha.
Yeah. Get them to notice things, right? Ask them questions about what they saw or what they did. Why do you think they did that? So get them thinking about it as opposed to just sitting by and passively watching.
And vegging out.
That's right.
Good tips. Thank you so much for this.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it, and enjoy the break. Well, we'll be still seeing you during March break. You don't get a break. All the kids do. All right, let's go over to Cyril now.
All right, thank you very much.